Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Jordan. Hello, Judy. Just trying to get my color matching thing on here. That's close enough. Hello, Millie. Hello, Hart. Hello, Taylor. Hello, Caroline and Witto. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Jamie. Hello, Jordan. Hello, Cece. Hello, Jamie. Hello, God. Wow, God's in the house. Hello, Maya and Paula and Renisha and Kai and Taylor. Hello. Megan. Hello. Holly, Wendy, Lilith. I did say your name. Witto? Am I saying it right? Sarah Lou, Charlie. Hi, Kaylee. Lilith, Sarah Lou, CS. Oh, okay. All good, Joe. Hello, Jenna. Hello, Marissa and Bella and Q Dot. Lorenza, Arden, Bella, Grace, Amy Sue. Hello. Thank you, Lilith. Where are we eating? We're eating at an American restaurant. Do I wear makeup? Yeah, I do wear. Not today, though. Are these jellies? They are jellyfish, yes. Pretty nice, huh? Thank you, Nabi. First person to say your name right. It's actually, I don't know how to say the full Kylo, like Kylo Ren, kind of. Thank you, Wendy. Hello, Katie. Hello. What's in my ear? They're loops. They're like little noise blockers. Hello, Claire. Hello, Abby. Hi, Thomas. How's it going? Long time no see. Hello, Gigi. Hello, Jira. I've not lived in SF my entire life. No, I have not. I was born in Columbus, Georgia, on a military base, and I lived in the South for most of my life, like the American South. But I moved to San Francisco in late 2020. Hello, West 4. Hello, Elvia. Hello, Rihanna. Hello, Jane and Kate. Thank you, Allie. Am I gonna be at San Francisco Pride? I think so, actually, probably. Am I at a black owned business for Juneteenth? No, I'm not. And that really bums me out because we had a plan to go to a black owned business on the Discord. We went there. I called them on the phone yesterday, and I was like, okay, when do you open? 11? Like Google says 11, and they said, no, actually 11:30. I was like, no problem. See you at 11:30. Thank you so much. And let me make some space. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you. Could I have some like Splenda packets, please? Thank you so much. So yeah, we got there and they had closed till 4 because they got a big catering order, which is great because we love to see a black-owned business busy on Juneteenth or any day. But the current plan is to go there tomorrow now instead. How do I deal with ignorant people? I don't know. I try my best to ignore or meet them with kindness is another thing that is helpful. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kai. Appreciate it. Not a fan of you, but you seem okay. I mean, look, there's a lot of stuff that gets said about me out there. Yeah. What kind of food is this? This restaurant is like, I can read the menu if you want. The Miss Rachel video turned out good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, we got some hot mint tea here. Peppermint tea. It's like 60 degrees outside, so this is perfect. This is perfect. Hello, Ariel. Thank you, Foltzy. Thank you, Sam. Can someone please pin your comment? What's your comment, Alexis? Or you can also, I see you're subscribed, so maybe ask it when we go into sub only. Hello, Gianna. Oh, I've addressed Disney many times. We can address my Disney video. I made that video, and I 100% stand by my Disney video. I think it was perfectly appropriate, and I'm happy I made it. I think it's a great video. Hello, Adrian. Hi, Colleen. Always makes me happy to see Colleen. I'm like, hi. Where do I get my earrings? I think these are off Amazon. Thank you, Charlie. When are we going to sub only? Soon. Once things get a little. You like my Miss Rachel video? Thank you. I'm very pleased with that video. Thank you. Who's Miss Rochelle? I know Miss Rachel, but someone said Miss Rochelle. Where's the headband from? Also Amazon. 60 degrees in San Francisco right now. I actually can tell you, maybe it's not exactly 60 degrees. Maybe it's like 62. Let's see. It is loading 60 exactly. The Miss Rachel video was perfect. Thank you. I agree. I'm really happy with it. How is Nuggy? Nuggy is my dog. If you didn't know Nugget, thank you, Jen. Is at the vet. He's okay. He's getting a dental cleaning, which finally has been needing to happen for so long. Thank you, Katie. It's finally happening. I don't know if it's happening like at this moment or if he's under yet. I don't know how early in the day they do these things, but I will have an update on how the cleaning went post this stream. Have I watched the TV show Glow? I've never heard of it. No. Hello, Jaden. How old is my dog? He's 12. He's 12. Hello, Brittany. Hello, I am Batman. Why do you want to teach kids about being trans so young? Yeah, we can talk about it. So I made, ooh, it's bright out. So I made a video where I was kind of emulating Miss Rachel, talking about what it means to be trans. And I think it's really important to teach young ones about this because there are young trans kids, and you want to make sure that every kid knows how to treat a trans person with respect. It's pretty simple. Did you miss food? No. In fact, we can read the menu if you want. Shall we read the menu? Let's go to sub only and read the menu. There we go. By the way, if you want to be able to talk, or if you have a question about anything, about my Miss Rachel video, about my Disney video, anything, feel free to subscribe. It's only $2.69. You can ask however many questions you want, and it's for the whole month. And then if you want, you can do it again the next month. But it's less than a pack of gum if you really want to make sure your question gets answered. In the meantime, let's read the menu. So there is a raw bar. Hello, Java Queen. Chilled Maine lobster. Streams make my day. Thank you, Alexis. Hey, Lily. When there is a non-binary person, do you say hands? I'm not sure what that is. Or beautiful. What is that? Hi, Natasha. Yeah, exactly, Jen. Exactly. I mean, really, it was to help parents, like, find verbiage to explain it. That's really the... Thank you, Leslie. It's no longer Miss Rachel. Now we got Miss Lily. I mean, look, all love to Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel is a noted ally. She's made, especially this year, I've noticed a lot of content about Pride, which I love. She seems like a nice person. But yeah, so, okay. Raw bar. They have chilled Maine lobster. Wait, hold on one sec. I don't understand your question, Alexis. There's a typo in there. Hands ohm? Hands ohm? People are so quick to villainize me. Thank you for saying that. Or, thank you for recognizing that. I agree it's happening. Thank you, Christian. If my wife decided to transition from female to male, would that mean I'd have to classify yourself as straight? I don't think so. I mean, you can classify yourself as whatever you want. And also, if your spouse transitioned, like, you also have the choice if you are still into them or not. Hello, Mara. Miss Rachel is amazing. I agree. Thank you, Annie. Earrings are from Amazon. They were pretty cheap, too. Okay. Chilled Maine lobster. Not interested. Shrimp cocktail with cocktail sauce and lemon. Dungeness crab cocktail with avocado, chives, Meyer lemon, and Dijonnaise. Thank you, Kristen. Chef's selection of West and East Coast oysters. I wouldn't ever leave them. I love them no matter what, but I don't think that's okay. You don't have to. I don't think you need to class yourself as that. East Coast oysters. I don't want oysters today. Plateau de fruits de mer, which is like a seafood platter. Thank you, Kristen. Don't want a seafood platter. There's 2 different versions that are very expensive, and I'm more in the mood for hot food today. Starters, they have spring onion soup with peas, asparagus, lemon creme fraiche, mint, and tarragon oil. They have butter lettuce salad with avocado, pickled shallots, radish, dill, and herb buttermilk vinaigrette. Sounds pretty good. The Wayfair Tavern, that's where we are, Wayfair Tavern. Wayfair Tavern Caesar salad with romaine, little gems, shaved parmesan, crostini, anchovy, and creamy Caesar dressing. Truffle deviled eggs with truffle oil and chives. And prime beef tartare with potato chips, petite herbs, Dijon dressing, and egg yolk. Oh, handsome. That's what you meant. Gotcha. When there's a non-binary person, do you say handsome or beautiful? It depends. I mean, non-binary people, they're like it's a broad spectrum. Non-binary people. Some non-binary people err more on the feminine side. Some err more on the masculine side. But I would ask them, like, do you have words that you like? Like, how do you feel about handsome? How do you feel about beautiful? Like, cute, or things like that. Just you can just ask, because you can. It's hard to know. You can just ask. Say, like, I want to give you a compliment. What words do you like? Hello, Edith. Ooh, it's got bright out. The color of the pink looks pretty on. Thank you, Jamie. Got you, Alexis, of course. Thank you, Edith. Hello, Trish. Super deviled eggs. Okay, well, we're not done yet. Those are the appetizers, though. The soup, I'm pretty sure we did the soup last time, but I do it again, especially because it's kind of chilly out. The soup, or what was the other thing you said? The deviled eggs. I'd say probably super salad would be the way I go. Maybe from the Caesar salad. We could do a chicken Caesar salad. Thank you, Hot Pink. There's entrees. There's a city salad, which has Granny Smith apple, wheat berry, red quinoa, blackberries, pickled red onion, and mustard vinaigrette. And we can add chicken to that. Sounds pretty good. There's a harissa crusted albacore tuna niçoise, which has crispy fingerling potatoes, cherry tomatoes, green beans, crumbled eggs, crispy capers, and tapenade vinaigrette. That sounds pretty good. Hello, free spirited. There's Mary's Organic Fried Chicken. The sun is like going in and out. Mary's Organic Fried Chicken with buttermilk brine, roasted garlic, crisp herbs, and lemon. A tagliatelle, which is like a pasta. Foraged mushrooms, arugula, parmesan, and Lillet rosé cream sauce. Can't do that because it has rosé in it. There's a Schooner Bay salmon acquacato with clams. Not interested. Chicken salad tartine, organic slow roasted chicken, currants, fried shallots, toasted brioche, served with a mixed green salad. I love chicken salad. That's straight to the top of the list. Fried chicken sandwich, turkey club sandwich with bacon, Roma tomato, avocado, butter lettuce, melted jack cheese, and honey Dijonnaise. Thank you, GB, for subscribing. I think that's Grace, right? Thank you for subscribing. We are now, what is that? 19 away from our goal today. Thank you, GB. And anyone can subscribe. It's less than $3 for your first month. Pretty good. And you can talk and hang out, and it really helps the stream. It really helps me be able to come back day after day. So thank you. There's turkey club, could be good. Also a tavern burger, which has a proprietary grind of meat in it. A Marin Brie, so cheese, red onion marmalade, smoked bacon, and a brioche bun. And you can add an egg or avocado to that. They also have sides of baked macaroni and cheese, Delta asparagus, fried Brussels sprouts, and burrata whipped potatoes. Cheaper than a meal deal. It's true. Should I put on my sunglasses? Maybe I should put on sunglasses. What do y'all think? Let's see me in my sunglasses. The sunglasses. There we go. Okay. So, things I am thinking. I like a spring onion soup. Cheaper than a pack of gum I bought today, was $3.23. Crazy. Burrata potatoes and chicken salad could be good. A burger with brie sounds good. I'm not really feeling a burger today. I could go for the soup and the chicken salad tartine. I could go for... I honestly wouldn't mind the harissa crusted albacore tuna niçoise. That sounds good. The city salad sounds good too. I think we did that last time. Club sandwich could be good. I'd probably say either the chicken salad tartine, the tuna salad for my main. Those are probably the two that I'm like looking at. Like I like both of those. And I'm leaning heavily. I just got to do the chicken salad. That's what I know I want. Now, as far as a starter goes, I'm between the soup. The soup just sounds good. Should we do the soup? It's got peas, asparagus, lemon, creme fraiche, mint, and tarragon oil. It'll be warm. I think that's good. I think we'll do the soup. Spring onion soup. We'll do the soup. We'll do the tartine. I think that sounds like a good starting point. Hello, Brooke. Hello, hello. Is it too hot? No, no, no. It's 60 degrees out, so like perfect soup weather. It's why I have hot tea here. And we can see what they have for dessert as well. I'm not sure if I'm ready for the burrata with potatoes. That's a lot. That's like very heavy. And today I'm in the mood for something more light. Also, I'm about to go to the dentist. So, am I wearing makeup? No, I'm not. Thank you, Jess. It's 100 degrees here. Oh my gosh, I could never. I mean, I have in the past. I used to live in Florida, but never again. 60-degree weather in Washington. No, thank you. Well, no, not no, thank you. 100-degree, no, thank you. Yes, 60-degree weather. I prefer closer to 70. And for those of you who are not in the know of Fahrenheit, I want to say it's like 16 degrees. Hello, Franziska. Thank you for subscribing, Franziska. How's it going? Hello, Becca. 657. Wow. Thank you, Franziska. Y'all, can you believe that barely a month ago, 74 in Minnesota? Wow. Barely a month ago, we were at like 150 subscribers. And now we have, what, 757? That's crazy. Thanks, everyone. 70 in Iowa. Awesome. 90 in South Carolina. Dang. Hello, Kenzie. It is amazing. Thomas was the 154th. Love it. Wish I could afford to live in San Diego. San Diego's really nice. Yeah, I only went there once, but I really enjoyed it. And I remember the weather being great. Okay, so spring onion soup. Tartine. Hello, Lady Cray. Very first subscription. Thank you, Franziska. Welcome. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. We'll open up the floodgates in a little bit. Hello, Jay. 98 for Kenzie. Ugh, no thanks. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. How's my day going? So far, so good. It's been a little crazy. 95 in Ohio. No, thank you. Happy Juneteenth. Am I at a black-owned restaurant? No, but that's not for a lack of trying. When we were on Discord, we went all the way to the one that's in this area that I'm aware of. They had told me they would open 30 minutes normal than their later time, which is 11:30 instead of 11. But then they had a sign on the door that said close till 4 p.m. because of catering orders, which, look, I'm glad they're busy, but that means that probably it'll be tomorrow that we go there. Tomorrow, probably. And if not tomorrow, then hopefully Friday. How do my dogs? Oh, thank you, Free Spirit. 90 in the East Bay? Jeez. Hello, Carmen. Happy Wednesday, B. Hello, Jalen. Hello, Elvia. How do my dogs? It's still happening. He's still at the vet right now getting his dental cleaning. Thank you, Natasha. Alexis, you don't have to steal them. They're on Amazon. 21. Someone can do the math for 21 degrees Celsius. Spoke to my friend today, and he understands where we're coming from, and he opened up. Hey, Jalen, that's great. Good. I'm so happy to hear that. Good. That was Jalen's friend who would kind of like lean a little bit too hard into like trans stuff as a conversation topic. Want to gift a sub? Well, we can always mute them, Jessica. I appreciate it, though. Yeah. May I ask where I got these earrings? Amazon. Did I check my mail? Probably hasn't arrived yet. It's supposed to arrive today, right? Normally Amazon arrives at 2 or 3. So I will check once I get home, if that's okay. Thank you, Vamp Love. These are, Becca, they are jellyfish. Thank you, Grace. Opened up so much, and I'm so happy for him. Great, that's good. That sounds like a big moment for your friendship, which I love to see. 69.8% Fahrenheit. Yep, sounds about right. Thank you, Alejandra. Oh, boy. Yeah. Thank you, Francisco. It's been a while since I've worn these. I love these earrings so much. They're one of my favorite pairs. But they're very bold. They're very big. So it's like sometimes it's like, oh, is today the day? Today's the day. Today's the day. Okay. Shall we open the floodgates for a little bit? Saved our friendship. Good. I'm so happy to hear that, Jalen. Thank you, Free Spirited. Thank you, Katie. We are getting a spring onion soup to start. A little jelly. These are little jellies too. As well as a chicken salad tartine for our main. And if we have time before my dentist appointment, I would love a dessert. I'm not sure what desserts they have, but we'll get one. Okay, let's open some floodgates. Thank you, Jessica, for gifting a sub. Annie Groff. Hello, Annie Groff. Welcome. You have been gifted a sub by Jessica. Thank you. All right. We'll let Annie sit on that new sub and open the floodgates. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing? Hello, T. Marie. Hello, Obama VR. Thank you for the positive comment. Lily, I'm cis, but I think you're beautiful. Thank you. How to explain gender, color, and clothing? Yeah, we are both getting our teeth cleaned today. Thank you, JJ. How come I'm not changing my voice? I don't really want to. Do I date all genders? No, I only date femmes. Hello, Gina. Why don't I present more femme? Look at me. Come on. Hello from Sweden. Ever been here? Yes, a long time ago. It's been a while. I do not know who Noxelli is. Hello, Mama Sewell from Texas. Thank you, Jill. Anyone have any questions that we could dig into? Love my earrings. Thank you, Juliana. Earrings are from Amazon. Will I get FFS? Yes. Yeah. Hi, serious question. Do you feel totally comfortable with who you are now? Good question, Abby. So before I transitioned, I found myself waking up every day exhausted because I had to act every day. I had to put on this like, and this is figurative, but like this heavy costume of man, right? It was really, really exhausting, like every day. And I didn't even really know consciously that that's what was happening. I just knew that I had to be this kind of person. Everyone expected me to be a certain way. And in order to stay safe, that I had to do that. I had to wear this costume. And it was so exhausting. It was so exhausting. So exhausting. And the day that I finally realized I was trans and decided to start transitioning, I woke up the next day and that weight was gone. You know, it wasn't like I was immediately super comfortable with myself. Like I had a long way to go and I've come a long way, but I have come so far. And I'm so much more comfortable with myself than I was 3 years ago, than I was 2 and 1 years ago, 6 months ago. I keep getting to know myself more every day. So am I comfortable with myself? Yes, I am comfortable with myself. I'm happy with who I am, finally. What kind of tea is this? It's mint tea. I'm trans and finding summer clothes is hard. Astrid, can I ask, are you female to male or male to female? Because I don't really have a huge amount of knowledge of like trans masculine clothes, but I mean, it just depends on your style. Honestly, it just depends on what your style is. I find a lot of stuff on Amazon. I've shopped at Cider in the past. Cider is really, some like cute and cheap stuff. It just depends on your style. Also, if you're looking for like gender affirming clothes, like sports bra and stuff like that, Tomboy X is a really good one. Here's a good one from Kristen. Miss Rachel would be disgusted with how all of y'all are treating Lily. Thank you. I tend to agree. Maybe, I don't know. I can't imagine she'll see the video, but if she does, then I guess we'll maybe hear what she thinks. Do you think there is any way trans women can get pregnant? No. There is no possible way. I mean, look, science could figure it out, but as things stand today, hello, Jay. As things stand today, there is no... in order to get pregnant, you must have a uterus. Full stop. Trans women do not have uteruses. Doesn't make us any less a woman or women, but it does mean that we cannot give birth. I have no interest in giving birth because I don't want a kid. I don't want my own kids. I don't want to adopt a kid. I don't want to be a surrogate parent for anyone. So it doesn't bother me, but I know it does bother plenty of trans women. Someone says, nah, Miss Rachel wouldn't. Let children be children. I want you to, Elijah, I want you to go to Miss Rachel's TikTok. You can leave the stream right now. Go and look at the videos that she has made about pride. Like, Miss Rachel is a staunch ally. She is a even to a point where she's a little outspoken to some people because she has a pretty broad audience. Go watch. She's made multiple videos about pride. So if you think that Miss Rachel wouldn't like that video, you're wrong. No, she literally go look at her TikTok. She makes videos about pride. Go do it. Franziska, let the children be chill. No, like Miss Rachel. I got blocked on the other day advocating for you on a live. Thank you, Franziska. I appreciate that. We got a very nice gift via Venmo from someone. Let me refresh my watch. This is from, should I say this person's name? I don't want to out this person. This person, the person who sent the $5 gift, please let me know if you want me to say your name or not. This person sent $5. I'll keep an eye out for your comment. They said, I have a crush on you, with a hot emoji, like the face that's like red and the tongue sticking out. I have a crush on you. And then the two looking eyes. But I know I have no chance. Hey, never say never. Probably the biggest thing standing in the way is that you're not in the same city as me. I know this person. They're in our Discord. Thank you. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. This person is in a lot of our Discord lives. I think they were around this morning. And the gift is deeply appreciated. The stream only happens because of y'all's generosity. And I say it every stream, and I'll say it every stream for the rest of eternity, that I don't have income other than TikTok. This is my main source of income. It's how Nugget is getting his dental cleaning today. It is how I pay for health insurance and rent. It's how I order food and can still sleep with a roof over my head. So when you give, you are literally keeping the stream going. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. Every dollar you send goes to these streams continuing. So thank you, friend. I don't. If you want me to say your name, let me know. But hi, JC. Hello. So thank you, person. If I meet a trans person, is it better for me not to assume gender or to ask for preferred pronouns? Good question, Haley. Okay, so you don't need to say. So just before I answer your question, you use the phrase preferred pronouns. It's just pronouns. You don't. The word preferred doesn't need to be there because preferred suggests that they're optional. Ooh, thank you, Carrie, for all the heart puffs. Much appreciated. It's not preferred. It's just your pronouns. So you can always ask someone. They don't need to be trans. It can be anyone. Hi, I'm ready.
All right.
I would love to start with the spring onion soup, please.
Spring onion soup.
Yes, and then after that, the chicken salad tartine.
Tartine to finish. Okay, great. Do you want any fries with the tartine?
Does it come standard
with a salad?
Okay, yeah, that works. Salad works. Perfect. And could I hold on to this and also have a dessert menu, please? A dessert menu?
Yes.
Thank you. What were we talking about? Thank you, little toe. I'm Sierra. Hello, Sierra. Hello, Hot Pink. Oh, yeah. You can always just ask, hey, what are your pronouns? They don't need to be trans, like anyone. You can ask anyone. I ask people all the time what their pronouns are, just because it's like, I don't want to get it wrong. You don't need to ask what their gender is. You can just ask what their pronouns are. Yeah. You have a tropical storm. Stacy says they have a tropical storm coming into land. Oh no, that's scary. I remember tropical storms. I lived in Florida. When will I get FFS? Hopefully soon. I have my consult with my facial feminization surgeon in July, like early July. So I will be going to meet with my surgeon. I will tell him that I want my hairline moved forward. I want my brow bone shaved, my jawline shaved, and also a tracheal shave. These are the 4 things I want. And I don't know how long after the consult it takes. Like, will it be a month after? Could it be 2 weeks? Could it be 2 months? I don't know. But whatever it is, I am here for it. So yes, FFS or FHS, facial harmonization surgery. Yes, Tay Marie, you may ask a question. And Jay, I totally agree with you. FFS is a series of gender-affirming surgeries on your face, in your face area or your neck. Will it be painful to recover from? Yes. Never say never. A couple more. Ooh, thank you so much. And could I have some more hot water in this, please? Thank you, Noah. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Kristen. The Miss Rachel video was too much. We could talk about Miss Rachel video. I am so proud of that video. I think that video is great. I spent a lot of time on it. I really took a lot of time wanting to get the language right when I was writing it, and when I had the person who I will shout out indirectly that helped me write it, who really got it 60-70% of the way. Thank you, person. You know who you are. And I'm so proud of that video. Anyways, leave the kids alone. I'm not. Y'all so silly. Y'all so silly. Sometimes I think about how you look back in history books of people who, pictures of angry white people when schools were getting integrated, or 1940s Germans who were treating people terribly, or photos of pretty much any oppressor group in history, and you look back and you're like, ew. Can't you see that that's y'all? Anyways, thank you, Dr. Peppa. Can you ask a question? Yes, ask a question. Hi, Steffi. All right, these are getting a little bit nasty, so I think we're about ready to turn off the floodgates for a few minutes. Yeah. How come there are a lot of trans influencers that don't support me? There are a lot of trans influencers who do support me. Hello, the Flava. What's up? Yeah, you go get them, mods. You go get them. Thank you, Scar. I appreciate it. I feel radiant today. Hello, the Flava. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, timeout. We got to take a pause there. I stand by every video I've ever posted. But here, let's go ahead and read a gift or two more. Thank you so much. And if you want to subscribe, if you want to ask me a question, time check, it is 12:14. We're good. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, comments are dreadful. If you want to ask a question and you don't want to have to wade through the craziness, right? If you have God, I really have this question. I don't want to sound rude, but I have a question. I really want Lily to answer it. It's $2.69 when the sub is on. If you want to just get that question in, I promise you I will answer it, and I'll answer it to the best of my ability. Hello, Taylor. Flo subscribed. Thank you so much, Flo. We are 15 away from our subscriber goal today. Much appreciated. It would be awesome if we could hit that goal. It would mean a lot to me. Flo, welcome. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. It's easier for me to answer questions here because the chat is moving slower, and also I can ask follow-ups to people. Partying hard today. Good, Leah. Good. How do you handle negative comments? I aim not to let people's words affect me so deeply. It's sometimes not easy, but I just try not to look at them very much, other than here. This is the only place I allow myself to look at negative comments. Otherwise, I try to stay away from them as much as possible. And I have great friends, great family, etc. Yeah, so much better. Yes, Flo. Thank you. Hello, Agathon. Hilo Agathon, thank you for subscribing. And thank you, Jordan. Okay. Thank you to the person who said they had a crush on me with their last Venmo sent an additional $1. Thank you. And thank you, Mila Loeb. Am I reading that correctly? Thank you, Mila. And they said never say never, and they sent me a series of numbers which I could call. There we have it. Hello, Mila. Am I saying your name right? Mila? Thank you so much. This looks great. Much appreciated.
Did you want the hop over today?
Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, no rush on that. Thank you, Jay. I don't know how you deal with the hateful comments. Sometimes, because people message me sometimes saying bad stuff because I'm subscribed. Yeah. Mila. Okay, cool. Mila. Yeah, I'm sorry that happens. It shouldn't happen. You can always turn your DMs off, though. if it helps, if it is helpful. Some of these individuals subscribe to be spiteful. Hey, I mean, go for it. If you want to subscribe to be spiteful, there are way worse ways you could be spiteful. I want to know what my dream job is. You're looking at it. I love being a content creator. Hello, user22. Yeah, turn the DMs off is probably the move. Anyways, thank you to the person who sent that $1. Also, yes, Mila, I will. Well, let me. Oh wait, Mila, did you change your name recently? Thank you, Carmen. Because what did you send it through? In the meantime, Paula. We love Paula. This is spring onion soup. Y'all, look at this. Spring onion soup. Venmo. Okay. What name did it come? It wasn't Jordan, was it? Thank you, Kristen, for subscribing. Look at that, y'all. So it's peas, asparagus, lemon creme fraiche, mint, and tarragon oil. Pretty good, huh? Thank you, Kristen. Oh my God, that was a galaxy? Thank you, GD, for the galaxy. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much. You are so sweet. Yeah, I just blocked that person. Daisy's been nothing but rude. I've been bullied my whole life or used and ended up in the hospital and still trying. I'm so sorry, Jay. I'm so sorry. Did you send it to the right person? Because it didn't come through. Make sure that you spelled my name right, because people will use misspellings of my name. You should be able to get it. You should be able to get it back if you just like message Venmo and be like, hey, this was a mistake. But it's LILLYCONTINO. Like, it's spelled correctly on my profile. But thank you for trying. You should be able to get it back, no problem. Don't worry. Thank you, Ashley, for subscribing. 764. So we're now 11 away from our goal today. Thank you. And thank you, Sarah. Yes, Paula. Paula, I was about to read it and I got distracted. I'll read it in just a second. Thank you, Cat Fawn, for subscribing. We're 10 away. Thank you, Cat. Welcome. Thank you, Jay. I'm excited too. I made that mistake once. It happens. There's people who like try to profit off of it. There you go. There, Mila. It came through now. I am ethnicity. I'm Italian and Eastern European. Yeah. Okay, Paula. Paula, of course, is one of our long-time lovelies. Someone who's been around for a long time. We love Paula for a lot of reasons. She's an incredible mod, community leader, but maybe most importantly, if you don't know, my dog Nugget is dating her dog, Stella. Stella and Nugget are very much an item. Now, they've never met. I know, JC, I'm very excited. They've never met, but they are an item. And anytime Paula's on the Discord, Paula and Nugget must say hi to each other. So, anyways, thank you so much, Paula. Paula sent $10. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Your hair is fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, it's like on fleek. It's good. It's working. Thank you.
Your earrings are cool.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. I'm buttered up. Don't even worry about it. Thank you. Meditations? No, I've never done meditations. Do you find, and Paula, I'll get back to yours in a second. Do you find the criticism of you has more to do with the expectation that women should be nice? I think so. I think that's a big part of it. That's a good point, Kat, honestly. How do you become a mod? DM me and or Jesse on Discord, okay? Okay. Veronica, thank you. All right, Paula. So Paula, of course, mom of Stella, Nugget's girlfriend. Sent $10, thank you. And said, for Nugget's Frosty Paws treat after his dental, because he's getting a dental cleaning right now, with a red heart emoji and 2 paw emojis. Stella, love Stella. So this is, of course, not from Paula, actually. It's from Nugget's girlfriend, Stella. Paula, whose mom is Paula. No need to say name. Yep. That's on me. I'm sorry. It was at the bottom of the message. And sometimes I'll like say a name and then it's just like gone. But this person I really dug into exactly their name, their dog's name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's on me. That's on me. Yeah. If your DMs aren't already off, Paula, I might turn them off at least for a little bit. I'm so sorry. Also, thank you so much. And I'm sure that Nugget, who is currently getting probably his teeth cleaned the heck out of, is sending his love to Stella. Thank you. Thank you so much. Next time I'll try not to read names. Okay, another one. We got some really nice gifts today. Thanks, everyone. Oh, wow. Okay, no name situation there. Jordan, are you there? Jordan, are you there? Do you make my earrings? No, these are on just Amazon. Also, look at this popover. Look at this. Hi, Jordan. Look at that steam. Drench it in butter. I mean, come on, y'all. Come on. Get out of here. Jess, yeah, pretty much. Yorkshire pudding, pretty much, yeah. Dip it in the soup? Yeah, let's try it. Jordan, I promise I'll read your gift. There's a whole bunch of gifts that I need to read. Thanks, everyone, for being patient. I promise I'll get to them very soon. I just have to eat this while it's warm. This is a spring onion soup, Sammy. Is it sweet? No, not really. It's savory. If you had like 100 of these, I'd eat every single one of them. Wow. And the soup's great too. Has great soup. Actually, it's not great. Good soup. Good soup. I can't believe I missed it. I missed a good soup line. Jay, I'm more likely to answer on Instagram, but I can't always answer everyone because I get a lot of DMs. Hello, Candy. We've got spring onion soup. Wow. Wow. Yeah, real shame. Real shame. Okay, let's pour a little bit more tea, and then we'll read Jordan's very, very kind gift. Very kind. You ready? What's the difference between good and great? It's a meme. Good soup is a meme. Good soup. It is great, but it's also the meme good soup. 99 Canada. Wow. Okay, Jordan. Jordan, of course. Jordan's a mod, right? Jordan, you're one of our... I wouldn't say... You've been probably around for like 4 months. Nice, Katie. I was singing Backstreet Boys on stream this morning. We had a little sing-along. I played some guitar on stream this morning. Jordan, yep, 4 months. Jordan's awesome. Social worker? Maybe I shouldn't say these things. But a lot of times when people gift, especially if I know them well, I like to think of that person and say what I know about them, because it's like, oh yeah, we love Jordan. Anyways, Jordan's a sweetie. They're here, they're modding, they're great. Callie girl, thanks for subscribing. Oh, thank you, Callie girl. We are now 9 away. 9 away. Thank you, Callie girl. Welcome. Feel free to ask any questions, get to know people. Welcome. So yeah, thank you, Jordan. Jordan sent $20, which is a lot of money. It really is. I mean, when you think about it, I'm just like, the majority of people who watch this stream, will never meet in person. Just, numbers wise. I have met several people from stream in person, but like, chances are a lot of people, I'll never get to meet you, which is sad, but also it's like, it speaks a lot to y'all that I'm a stream, right? To a lot of people, I will only ever be on a screen, right? And here I am talking showing my life to y'all, and y'all enjoy it and appreciate it to an extent, and that you're willing to gift something like $20. It's incredible. It's humbling. It's like, wow. Wow. It means a lot. So thank you. Thank you, Jordan. Also, thank you to... The only thing about these jellyfishes is they get in my mouth sometimes, little tendrils. Thank you to... Oh, this is sweet, from Madeline. Hello, Madeline. Madeline sent $5, which is very sweet, and said, there's a really great sequence of emojis here. It says $5 for you to have a lovely day. And then it's got like the face, the point face, or the point emoji, and then sparkles, which is like, you have a nice day. Very like, a very aggressively kind message. Thank you, someone. Hello, welcome. Thank you. I can see a comment. Hello, how's it going? Thank you for subscribing. We are now, 8 away? Lily does a restaurateur. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Anyways, thank you very much. I am having a great day. Mwah. Thank you, Madeline. Also, thank you. There's Mila. Mila was someone who I think accidentally sent it to the wrong account before. I'm glad you said something, because some people will be like, I sent $5 and she never read it. What happened? And it's like, I always want to know, is it pronounced Kira or Sierra? That's so good. What's the name of the place you're eating at? Wayfair Tavern. But yeah, Mila, thank you so much, friend. That was really sweet of you. They sent $5. Thank you. Sorry for the wait. I know I always want to give every gift time to sit on it, appreciate it before I move on. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mila. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. Only use the button. Yeah, the button. Yeah. The button. It'll take you there. I always use the someone username. Fair enough. Sierra. Okay, got it. Hello, Sierra. And thank you, Mookies, for subscribing. We are now at 678. 7 away from our goal today. Thank you, Mookies. Welcome. Thank you, Mila. Thank you. Once again, the person who has a crush on me. Yeah, I got it. I understand. I know what that number is. I don't want to be too obvious about it. Thank you. Savannah sent $1. Thank you, Savannah, and said, did you make the jellyfish earrings? No, I did not. These are on Amazon. They're really cheap. I want to say they're like $10, and they come in a bunch of different colors. Super worth it. Also, Trish. Hello, Trish. We love Trish. Trish sent $5. Thank you. With Trish's classic emoji trio of the hand heart, the black heart, and the hug emoji. You could just show me that trio of emojis. I wouldn't need to know anything else. I know exactly who it is. Trish was there this morning for our guitar sing-along. Trish is modding. She's always there. One of the trusted people. Thank you, Trish. Appreciate it. And they said, happy hump day, with a winky face. Love you. Love you too, Trish. You're the sweetest. Always appreciate you. Jay says, how do I send money? Thank you for asking. If you go into my bio, go to my little page, it'll say Cash App / Venmo, and there's Lily Contino. Make sure you spell Lily right. And if you're not in the US, then there's also a PayPal link in my link tree. Your emoji trio is, that's a very queer emoji trio, and I say that as a good thing. I hope you understand. It's almost like lesbian colors. Like pink and orange is that plus white is more or less the lesbian flag. Plus a fairy, I mean, if that's not what you're going for, apologies, I misassumed. But if someone said those are my 3 emojis, I'd be like, I don't see a black heart. You don't see a black heart? There's black heart emojis. If you just type in heart, all the hearts will come. Rihanna's thought about that donut, about the donut. You mean my metaphorical donut or an actual donut I've eaten on stream? Mine is always purple heart, crystal ball, cherries, and laughing. Oh, right. Yeah, it's in your name. Interesting. I would say mine are probably the prayer hands emoji The laughing emoji, maybe? I think the prayer hands is my number one. Oh, okay, gotcha, Jess, gotcha. Anyways, thank you, Trish. You're a sweetie. Also, thank you to Vamp Love. Vamp Love, you here? Vamp Love, I'm pretty sure, is subscribed. Trans flag colors. Yes, I love trans flag colors. Hello, Allison. I had to clean and have no energy. Here, take mine. Palette is similar if you passed out. Totally. It totally is. This soup is great, y'all. This soup's so refreshing. Not too light, or not too heavy. Not too light either. It's not like a nothing soup. There's still some substance to it. Vamp Love, hi, Vamp Love. Hello. Hi, Vamp Love. Lots of love. Right back at you. Vamp Love sent $5. Thank you. And said, hi, hun. Love ya. With 2 pink heart emojis. Thank you, Vamp Love. You are so sweet. Also, I love your username. Is it a vampire thing? Vamp Love? Or is it like Vamp, like, isn't Vamp like a fashion thing, maybe? Okay, it is a vampire thing. Are you a Twilight fan? Because I recently listened to, I've never seen Twilight, but I listened to a bunch of podcasts about it, so I know exactly what happens. Vampire, gotcha. I know about the baseball game. I know about the baby. I know about Jacob being gross and weird. I know about all of it. I'm not sure if I'm happy to know about Twilight, but I know. Anne Rice, okay, makes sense. All right. Do we want to give the floodgates open a try? What do we think? Shall we open the floodgates? I've seen like 10 minutes of one, but like I know what happens because I listened to a podcast where people watched Twilight, like in real time. So I heard them describe the movies to me, all 4. But I never saw them. Do you have a favorite movie or TV show? Why was Jacob being weird? Well, didn't Jacob like imprint on Bella's kid or something? Like it was weird. At least the way they described it happening seemed pretty gross. Do I have a favorite book? I don't have a favorite book. I really don't. Buffy, totally. Books are better. Hey, I stand books. I'm not a big reader, but probably my favorite show of all time. I was actually thinking about this morning. Dark. D-A-R-K, Dark. It's a German show, but it's like one of the best freaking things ever. It's the most depressing and sad 2-3 seasons of television, but it's so good. And yes, it's in German. Yes, do subtitles or dubs. It doesn't matter. It's great. Do I have a celebrity crush? Not really. I get that question a lot, and honestly, I don't really have one. Currently watching The 100. Cool. I'm watching, Colleen has read some really good trans-related books. Oh, nice. Feel free to send them to me. I'm obsessed. I remember watching them in theaters with my middle school friends. Yeah, totally. I remember when they came out. S, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Welcome. 769 subscribers, 6 away. Love it. Thank you. Comedy or horror? I like both. I mean, I'm probably more likely to watch a horror movie than a comedy, but I like both. Have I seen the movie Disclosure? I don't think so. And thank you, Never Better. I see you gifting in the background. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I don't know if I haven't seen Disclosure. What's it about? Thank you so much. All right, shall we open the floodgates a little bit? Am I going to order more food? Yeah, we have a chicken salad tartine coming. Oh, it's about trans awareness. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. Do you like documentaries? I don't like documentaries. I really don't. It's one of those things that I tend to like fiction in my free time when I'm watching or listening to things. Fiction. Hello, Kay. How's it going? Hello, Brittany. Welcome. All right, let's open the floodgates for a little bit. My mods are looking for nice questions to pin. Hello, Heather. Yeah, that's what that means. Hello, Davila. Hello, Marbar. Hello, Leah. Yes. Oh, Brian, CBB. I love Comedy Bang Bang. I love it. It's one of my favorite shows. I listen to Comedy Bang Bang World. So Neighborhood Listen. What's it called? The Randy. Hey, Randy. Anything with Lily Sullivan. I'm here for. This book changed my life. anything with Paul F. Tompkins, Freedom. I love that whole thing. Ooh, hello, Dasha.
Trade you? Lots?
Yes, thank you so much. That looks fantastic. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Here's that dessert menu request.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy your lunch.
Appreciate it. I have a trans kid who's 12. Any advice? Absolutely, Dasha. So I'm assuming from your comment that, you know, sometimes people will be like, I have a trans kid who's 12 and I don't know what to do. But it sounds like that's not the case for you. It sounds like you maybe have come to the stream and just are looking for any extra advice you can get. Here's what I will tell you. Your kid, at their age, is nearing a place where they can really advocate for themselves. But they're not quite there yet. There's a lot of places in your kid's life where teachers, friends, all these different people in your kid's life who may or may not treat your kid well. What I'm trying to say is you have to show up as your kid's biggest advocate. If your kid keeps getting misgendered and teachers aren't doing something about it, or is getting bullied by kids and teachers aren't doing anything about it, or whatever it is, thank you, Jay. I'll take a look on my phone very soon. If your kid is having any sort of issues, they can stick up for themselves to a certain extent, but at the end of the day, you have to be the one. You have to be the one that's going to drive to this. Hello, Tigger. Hi. You have to be ready to go straight to the school and like put your fist down and say, hey, this needs to change, because you have so much more power than your kid in this situation as an adult. So, you know, beyond the basics, which is, you know, I tell more struggling parents of, it matters a lot that you call them the right name and don't mess up. It matters a lot you get the pronouns right and don't mess up. Those are the easy things. Once you get that out of the way, yeah, make sure you're advocating for them. And being 12, it is your kid. It is around the time that puberty is really starting. So if they are, you know, I would also ask them if they want to start talking about blockers, right? Because blockers are super important. And, you know, I don't know how long your kid's been transitioning. I don't know which direction your kid is transitioning, if they're non-binary, if they have any interest, because you might want to lay it out for them like, hey, your body is going to change in X, Y, and Z way. If you don't want that to happen, now is the time to do something about it, right? Because if you don't, then your body will change over the next couple of years in a way that you really can't do much about. Like the difference between 12 and 13, so much happens. 12 and 14, incredible amounts of like growth in whatever direction. So make sure that you're having an open dialogue with your kid about that, because now is the time. Now is the time. I wish that I could go back to my 12-year-old self and my 12-year-old, or my parents when I was 12, and say, hey, do things now. Because this is 31-year-old Lily talking. Things are going in a direction that are going to make you very unhappy. So do something about it now. Any advice to Christians who are trying to understand this? Sure, Andy. So I want to start by saying that there's nothing, and I know you know this, there's nothing inherently bad about being religious. I have lots of religious friends. I'm not religious, but as a Jewish person myself, we share half of a scripture, the Old Testament to you, to the Jews it's the Torah. I don't really read those things or go to any sort of religious events, but at the end of the day, the teachings really do lead you towards loving and accepting your neighbor. I think a lot of times identity politics get a lot of misinformation mixed in, right? That like these are people who try to invade a bathroom, or, you know, be weird with kids, or, you know, steal sports from everyone. Like, none of that is true. Okay? At the end of the day, we're just people who needed a slightly different shoe size. That's my metaphor that I think really that I kind of stick to here of, hey, when I was born, they gave me a pair of shoes that really didn't fit me. They gave me the man shoes, and my feet were never destined to grow into those. I just needed a different pair of shoes. That's it. And people treat that like it's some sort of defilement, or it's some sort of like aberration or illness. It's really not. We just needed to shift a few things to be happy, and we just want to be happy. And there's like, you know what, Miss Rachel, speaking of, is a really great example of someone who is deeply religious and an ally. She actually made a video recently talking about like some pretty, like, quoting some Bible verses. And again, I'm not religious, but she is also a staunch ally. So like, it's very possible to be a Christian who is religious. Who is religious. Christian is religious. A Christian who is an ally. Yeah. So yeah. How did you get your parents to accept your name change? My mom can't get past mine. 6 years. Oh. Look, I am lucky and privileged, local. I will call you local, because I didn't have to. My mom and dad were like on board on day one. Like, yes, every once in a while they slip, but they're like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." I know that they love and accept me. I can take that for granted because it's true. 6 years is ridiculous. How many times has your mom or your parents started calling, like when someone gets married, it's like, oh yeah, Miss like Jackson is now Mrs. Lewis because they changed their last name because they got married. They're like, oh yeah, no problem. Or like, you know what, I don't really want to go by Bob anymore. I'd like to go by Robert from now. Yeah, Robert. Like, I want to use the full. Oh yeah, sure, Robert. Right? It's not hard. Your mom is just not willing to put in the effort. And if it's 6 years, honestly, that's indicative that your parents, and your mom in particular is the one you called out, is not supporting your transition. I would imagine the name is not the only thing. And you got to make a choice if you want your parents in your life. Like, is it worth it to have these people who are like constantly bringing you down, not affirming you in your transition, even though they're your parents? Like, are there other things that they're doing? Because it's really, really, for a lot of people, not worth it. And, you know, it's up to you. But 6 years is ridiculous. It doesn't take that long. Thank you, Never Better. I appreciate that. Family is everything. Totally, Brian. But also, like, if your family is not, it doesn't accept you for who you are, it's one thing if it's like for a week, they take a while to get used to your name. But if it's 6 years later, they don't accept you, blood isn't that strong.
$14.
Family can be found. Family can be found. Thank you, Pirate Flag. Why are you watching if you're mad? I don't know. I haven't talked to my parents in 10 years and I've been happier, said Ziara. Yeah, totally. Okay, here's an interesting name. Hi. Oh, someone says, hi, I'm not trans, but I want people to call me Teddy and not my real name. How do I tell people? Just be like, hey, by the way, can you call me Teddy? I prefer Teddy. You don't need to make a big deal out of it. Just say, hey. Can I ask you inspired you to make your latest post no hate? I mean, that kind of sounds like you're fishing for something. I stand by the video. I think it's great. I think it's important, actually. I think it is, I think parents in particular need, I made that video for parents to give them the verbiage on how to explain it to their kids. Yeah. I'm going to steal Mama Tot's accent and look. She's the one that's like Southern, right? Video was clever. Thank you so much, Never Better. All right. I think we're probably about ready to close the floodgates again. I think we're probably ready. And we also have some more gifts to read. Let's do that. All right. We got some gifts to read. Thank you, Mariah. Okay. Some really nice gifts. We have a gift. I think maybe just be one. Maybe there's check for mail. I know at least we have one. This is from, can I say their name? Yes. Jordan. Different Jordan. Yes, there is a link for donations. Thank you, Yara. If you go to my bio, it says both my Venmo and my Cash App. It's Lily Contino. Just make sure you spell Lily right because there's an extra L. But if you're not in the US and you want to use PayPal, and if you go into my link tree, there's a PayPal there. But thank you. And I'll read your gift on the air. I appreciate it. But for Jordan, different Jordan, might... Oh, Jay, excuse me. Got it. Hi, Jay. Thank you. Jay sent $15. That is very, very sweet and very generous. Again, I'm just a screen for a lot of people, which is weird to think about of like, yes, I'm here, I'm corporeal in my body in San Francisco, eating real food, drinking real tea. But for most people that see me, I'm just pixels. And for someone to appreciate and validate what I do in such a way that like they're willing to send, hi. Huh?
I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. That was nice. Just someone walked by and put their hand on me and said, I appreciate you. That was nice. I guess what I'm saying is I feel the warmth. I feel the warmth. I feel it. I appreciate it because knowing that like you're willing to give $15 to someone who's literally just on a screen, because we've connected in this way, it means a lot to me. So thank you, Jay. And sorry for getting the name wrong. They said, you are amazing and beautiful. Keep doing you. I love everybody and love spreading love. And I love spreading love. It's amazing what you are doing for trans people with the red heart emoji. Thank you, Jay. You're very sweet. Sorry it took me a while to get to your gift. It means a lot. Cheers to you. I like oysters sometimes. Honestly, it's like a mood. I have to be in an oyster mood, which doesn't hit me all the time, but I do sometimes. Love when people practice random acts of kindness in their day-to-day life. I agree, Kay. I 100% agree. All right, let's take a look at this food. It is currently 12:48. We're doing good on time. I'll admit, I almost fell for the hate videos, but it's so easy for them to cut your lives. But it's so easy for them to cut your lives. You're fun. Thank you. Can I ask what your name is or something I can call you? Because I don't know how to refer to cute text reaching for a heart or maybe giving a heart. It's Lily. Well, that's easy to remember. Thank you. And yeah, look, there are people who just like anytime I go live, record the entire thing because they're looking for the little sound bites to get me saying like whatever. Anyways, my sweet baby. I'm so sorry, never better. That it is so sad that is a very common story, and it really shouldn't be, but it is. Sending your cousin love. Yeah. Someone, their name, don't tell me. I was like, what is the name? And you said, it's this, but I've just had someone for forever. Can you tell me your name one more time? People are truly creepy for thinking you are trying to do anything than advocate. Yeah, totally. Sierra, yes. Sorry about that, Sierra. Hello. I had you spell it out. It was like, yeah. Okay, so we have a this is a chicken salad tartine with organic slow roasted chicken. That's what's on top there. Mixed in with currants, which are kind of like tart raisins. Thank you for subscribing, Dre. We're 4 away. And thank you, Megan Jane. 4 away, all 4 away from our goal. Currants, chicken, fried shallots are mixed in there. And then it's on a toasted organic brioche bread with mixed green salad. I think these are maybe the fried shallots. I don't know if there's fried shallots mixed in here. I see celery. I see maybe like basil or something. Oh no, there are fried shallots on there. Okay. All right, see you, Jay. Thank you again. What should I let you know? Make sure I didn't miss anything. Looks yummy. I know. All right, let's do this. Should I pick up the bread? Probably. No, I think it's a little heavy. I joined a couple times, and you always have the freshest and yummiest looking plate. Thank you, Lily. I do my best. All right. So I'm going to maybe like cut a little triangle off here. Some chicken salad on there. Get a little bit more. More radish there. A little bit more salad. That's good. That's really fresh. That's a very well flavored chicken salad. Sounds good, Jay. I will. Chances are I'll wear it tomorrow, as long as it's not too cold. I truly hate that people don't try to get the full story or context of what you say. Thank you. I do too. I really don't think that what I say or do, look, to the right, to people who are bigots, I understand. Thank you, Edith, for subscribing. We are 4 away, 3 away, 4 away. Thank you, Edith. I appreciate that. Welcome. Now, for bigots, sure, everything I say is controversial. That trans people exist is controversial. But for queer people, for other trans people, I do believe that there's a lot more going on in terms of like, because what I'm saying is not that controversial, ultimately. Like a lot of people who dislike me as a creator, 3 away from our goal, incredible. A lot of trans people or queer people specifically who dislike me, there are these people, they're out there. If you go to their content, if they have any, you will find them saying a lot of the same things that I'm saying at their core. It's just the way, that people, yeah, Will, you've been a troll subscriber for a while now. You're blocked. It's like the way that we say it is slightly different, and it bothers me because I think that they pick me as someone who's saying it very loudly and boldly and say, "Oh, you're making us look bad," even though we're all saying the same thing. You know, it's frustrating, and I think that as time goes on, at least I hope that that thinking overall will change. It really only takes like one person to start the shift. Specifically someone who like has maybe got a bigger platform to start the shift. I think that could happen. I'm holding out hope. Thank you, Faith, for subscribing. 2 away. Thank you, Faith. Much appreciated. The bread is so good. The salad is so good. Like it's a mix of great chicken, these like wonderful berries behind it that aren't too sweet. I like a real bite to it. Celery, not too much mayo, but also it's like no mayo. Thank you, Cutie Pie, for subscribing. 1 away, y'all. 1 away. Thank you, Faith. As you say, you can't win them all. Yeah, I know. All I can do is just keep doing what I do, which is make videos, stream, keep my chin up. And that's what I do. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Eric. Feel free to ask a question. Let me know, send a message after you send it so we know you sent it and we can know if it gets filtered or not. No, we got a really sweet gift. A really sweet gift. Y'all. Oh, we hit it? Who was it? Leah. Thank you for purchasing an auto. And Isabella, 776. Thanks, everyone. Y'all, we are getting close to we're getting close to 1,000. Like, think about it. We're on the way. Our next goal will be 800. Hello, Isabella. And that's 80% of the way there. Is that not insane? Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me change the subscription goal to 800. Wow. Thank you, everyone. This is so huge. Thank you. It goes such a long way, truly. Thank you, Leah. I'm excited you're here too. Thank you, everyone. Where'd I get my earrings from? Amazon. Thank you, Scar. Okay. This is from someone who wants to stay anonymous. I will not read their message, but just know that I read it. I understand. Thank you, Hannah, for subscribing, and Sarah Hawks. Y'all, we are pushing our way to 80% to 1,000. This is the road to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, both of you. This is so cool. Seeing a lot of videos, people talking about, well, what specifically would you like me to explain, Eric? I'm happy to explain it. I just need, I'm not sure what your question is. To the anonymous person, this anonymous person sent $25, y'all. $25. That is a lot of money. Once again, I'm just pixels, right? Like that y'all are appreciate and enjoy this stream so much that you're willing to send me, who might as well just be pixels that are electricity in your phone. It's not lost on me how incredible that is, and that this is not something that I know, but like when you zoom out and think, like most people who are here on the stream will never meet in person, and I'm on a screen, right? And for this stream to be enjoyed by people to an extent that they're willing to gift in this way just means a lot to me, and I am very grateful. So thank you, anonymous person, for sending $25. I see you, I appreciate you, I'm glad you're here, and know that I am grateful. This is a cheers to you, anonymous person. Thank you. Thank you. Love ya. Thank you, cutie pie. Eric says, do you think it was the right place and time to talk about your blanks there? Yeah. It's not like, now I'll tell you what wouldn't be the right time and place. I'll do it in the context of Disney World. I feel like oh, thank you, Kristen. Jelly earrings, thank you, Mel. Here's what wouldn't be the right time and place. Let's say I'm at Disney World and I have a microphone, like an actual microphone that goes to a speaker, and there's a whole audience full of young ones that are all training their attention on me and waiting for me to speak. And there's 100 people, and I go off about downstairs parts out of context of anything to do with being trans. That is entirely inappropriate. But that's not what happened. That's what people make it out to be. Like, I had a microphone and was preaching to kids at Disneyland. That's not what was happening. I was at a table with just me and my mom. There were people around, but again, it's a loud, busy restaurant. No one is listening in to anyone else. If you've ever been to Disneyland, especially with a kid, you know the kid is, what's the next ride? I want food. I'm crying because I'm overwhelmed. Oh my God, we have to leave. No, I want to leave. No, I want a nap. They're not like, let me listen in to this person next to me talking about a cake pop. What does that mean? Oh yes, a cake pop. They must be referring to, of course, the blah, blah, blah. Like, that's not how kids' brains work. Kids' brains are like, food, and I'm at Disneyland. Like, that's how that works, okay? So no one was listening. I was at Disneyland because I love Disneyland. Disneyland is not just for kids, by the way. There's like a lot of stuff for all ages. And I wasn't talking to anyone other than my camera. No one was listening other than my mom, who was like in the conversation with me. Even if they were, I was talking about food. And even if for some reason a 7-year-old managed to break through the fact that no one listens, but this person happened to be listening, and they heard about cake pops, but they made, yes, a marshmallow one. They must, of course, be referring to bottom surgery. This person is transgender. Of course, I understand. Like, that's not what happened. But even if they did, which they didn't, so what? I'm talking about a surgery. I'm not like saying anything inappropriate. I'm simply talking about my life experience. That's it. And I wasn't doing it in any sort of like inappropriate or lewd way. It was a very fact of the matter explanation of like, this is what's going to happen, and I'm excited. That's it. Sorry, I missed a whole bunch of subscribers. Let me say thank you to everyone. Thank you, Enviro Green, for subscribing. Thank you, Logan's Girl for Life, for subscribing. Exactly, Sarah. Kids don't own the world. They don't kids are in their own world. They don't register language. Exactly. Faith can confirm this. The way teenagers act at Disneyland is worse than anything Lily said. Agreed. Heather, thank you, Heather, for subscribing. Enviro is farmer for you. Gotcha. Oh no, you dropped your iPhone in water. I'm sorry. Risa Rodriguez, thank you for subscribing. 782, incredible. Thank you, Jackie, for subscribing. Thank you. Welcome, Heather. The entire issue was blown out of proportion. There really wasn't an issue at all. I was making a video and it was a fun, a lot of times, hi, Jackie. And thank you, Alicia, for subscribing. People act like I was malicious and exposed them to something vile. I didn't. I really didn't. The other thing is that so often people will look at me like, why do you use food metaphors? Like, why don't you just tell us? And it's like, if you ever watched Bill Nye the Science Guy or Good Eats with Alton Brown, right? Or really any show, Mythbusters is another great example of this, where like, yeah, technically they're doing science stuff and like recipes, which can be very dry. Like, yeah, you could learn the exact same things you learned from Alton Brown on the Food Network by just reading a cookbook. You could learn the same thing that you learned from Bill Nye by reading a science textbook. But the reason we watch Bill Nye, the reason we watch Mythbusters is because it's more fun and easy and engaging to learn from people who make it exciting. We want to learn in a way, like, remember your favorite teacher. Thank you, Christina, for subscribing. Maybe it's a science teacher. Maybe it's a history teacher. Whatever teacher it was, I would imagine that probably one of the reasons your favorite teacher was your favorite teacher was because they made learning exciting. They found something about the subject and they pulled you in. They're like, this is why it's interesting. Let me pull you in, right? I do that by everyone likes cake pops. So I'll take cake pops. Everyone likes food. That's why I eat food on stream. It's a way to pull people in and explain something that might be a little bit inaccessible, but using metaphors to make it easier to understand. So that's why I do my content the way I do my content. Thank you, Christina. Welcome. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Kaylee and Dre. Yeah. I have a question. Says a tiny. Absolutely. Earrings are cool. Thank you, Kyle. Usually don't like most of my earrings. Well, now I know you like this one. Yeah. I don't even know. It's people of all generations that are being rude. It's crazy. Oh, great. This is such a great salad. All right, I'm waiting for a Tiny or Atany to ask this question, and then maybe we can open the floodgates. My BFF assists in cake pop surgery. It's fascinating. That's awesome. Good for them. It is fascinating. There's so much cool stuff that goes with it, and I'm so interested to talk about it. Why is it okay for you to speculate if someone's trans, but not okay if people misgender me? So I'm assuming, Kelsey, you're going back to the Kurt Cobain video? Okay. It's been a while since I've spoken on the Kurt Cobain video. All right. Are you familiar with Alexander the Great, Kelsey? I'm going to ask you some yes or no questions just so I know you're still there and I'm talking to you. Do you know about Alexander the Great? Thank you, Anna. I think I might switch to sunglasses. It's pretty sunny out. So much better. You there, Kelsey? Okay, great. I know these are like rhetorical questions, but I want to talk to you. Okay. Alexander the Great. No, it got filtered a tiny. Try asking again. Alexander the Great is someone who historically, over time, has been found out to be bisexual. Okay. Are you aware of this? It's not a theory, it's a fact. Alexander the Great was bi. Okay. You heard about this? Another time where I need a yes or a no. That's any no. Bisexual, Edith? Thank you, Anna. Okay, well, you can Google it. Alexander the Great was bi. Okay. In the modern age, 2024, we can talk about Alexander the Great being bi, and no one is offended. Now, for a while, it was more of a speculation, right? We're not sure. But over time, we put different pieces together like, oh yeah, it makes sense. This is definitely someone who Alexander the Great, this is a man who Alexander the Great was involved with. Okay. Now, why does it matter that Alexander the Great was bi? There is an argument that could be made. Why does it matter? Alexander the Great was out there conquering countries. What does it matter who he was interested in? Okay. I mean, what was label even a thing? I don't know. You'd probably have to ask the Latin language. But the point is that he was involved with both men and women. Okay, so by our definition, bi. Now, you could say it doesn't matter that Alexander the Great was bi, because we look at his life and we don't even care about that part. But at the end of the day, we look at historical figures as their entire self. We want to know everything about a historical figure, because when we analyze history, Alexander being bi informs who he is. It informs his decision making, right? If he was in a relationship with a man, that relationship has implications, and especially because he was such an important person, it could have huge implications, right? So it helps us better understand someone's story, history. If you go a little bit forward in time, thank you, Sarah, for subscribing, we can look at someone like Abraham Lincoln, okay? Abraham Lincoln. This is more of a theory, more of a speculation. Yes, happy Juneteenth. More of a theory. This is not a fact, but you can Google it. There are some letters between Abraham Lincoln and a particular man that were pretty romantic. They definitely shared a bed together. There's evidence that, well, it was in the 1800s and there just weren't as many beds, so maybe that's why they shared a bed. Maybe Lincoln was gay. Now, again, the argument is that why does it matter if he was gay or not? Who knows? It matters because Abraham Lincoln's an important person, and if he was gay, for us to correctly and accurately interpret history, American history, we want to know about that. We want to know where his head was at as a very important person in history, okay? Now, let's bring it to Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain died in the 90s, 20, 30 years ago. Yes, Kurt Cobain has people that are 1 degree separated from him. Was Kurt Cobain trans? Maybe, maybe not. I personally believe that Kurt Cobain was trans, but maybe Kurt Cobain was not trans. Either way, this speculation about their gender, which, by the way, not completely to do with the clothes. It has a lot to do with their lyrics and the journal entries that we found of like male pregnant seahorses and the lines about their bones being too big and all these different things that kind of, if you just, took it away from Kurt and gave it to anyone else, like, oh, maybe you're trans. It helps us interpret Kurt Cobain as a historical figure, not of recent history, yes, but as someone who was very important to music and culture in the 90s. Where were they coming from? If they were trans, that informs their story, right? It informs why Kurt Cobain wrote music the way that Kurt Cobain did, right? In the same way that, you can think about any musician in history. What was the one that Bradley Cooper just did a movie about? The Ernest, I forget. But he was a gay man in the closet. It's a huge part of his life. It informed his music in an immense way. There's no evidence Kurt was trans. There was plenty of evidence. There's plenty of evidence. I mean, not just the fact that Kurt wore women's clothes both in private and in public, but also their song lyrics. Their song lyrics. The way that they spoke about the queer community at the time. They talked about being gay in interviews all the time. They talked about how at one point they thought they were gay. They talked about how they mostly were friends with women. They wrote journal entries, again, about a male seahorse being pregnant, about their bones being too big. They literally wrote about wanting to grow these, literally. A song about wanting to grow these. Now, look, does that mean that 100% Kurt Cobain was trans? No, it doesn't. But like, if I told you, Kelsey, yeah, I got this friend, I'm not sure if they're trans or not, but like, I looked at their journal the other day and they're writing about wanting a different body, about their bones being too big. They like wearing women's clothes a lot. And like, would you say, oh no, absolutely no chance? Or would you say, maybe, right? Because especially when we're talking about historical figures, people who are important to culture and history, it's helpful to know or to even to speculate about that person because we want to understand their life better. So at the end of the day, even if Kurt Cobain is not trans, what does it matter? I'm speculating. It doesn't hurt Kurt. Kurt's gone. Kurt's been gone for 30 years. 30 years. And I think a lot of people also saw that video as an insult. Being calling someone trans is literally the furthest thing from an insult. I'm trans. And what the final thing I'll end on. But what if you were dead and never came out as trans and people were speculating about you? Well, they'd be right. If I was gone and never came out as trans and people looked at my life and said, was Lily trans? And they would call me Nick probably because they wouldn't know. Was Nick trans? And from the grave, I'd be like, yes, thank you for seeing the signs after the fact. So again, the one thing I'll end with is I'm not the only one to have this opinion. I am not. You can look up so many different people that came before me that have speculated with the exact same evidence, the exact same theory. I'm not alone in this viewpoint, okay? It's not an insult to Kurt Cobain. It's not an insult to Kurt Cobain's legacy. It's the same thing that we're speculating that Lincoln might be gay. Maybe. Be interesting if he was. Maybe he's not. Fine either way. It's just an interesting way to view history. That's it. Step off my soapbox. Atani, yes it did. Hello, Troy. Does estrogen have negative side effects? Not for me. Not for me. Do you know what that is? Yes, I do. That word mukbang, that means like you're just eating a bunch of food on stream. I don't think what I do is mukbang because I tend not to overeat. Mukbang implies overeating, usually. Oh shoot. Could I have the check, please? I think I'm a little too late for dessert, unfortunately. I got on a soapbox. Yeah, you can take it all. I got on a soapbox and it took me too long. Thank you so much.
I'll get the check for you.
What are some benefits of not having cake pops? One is no testosterone. That's huge. Also, gender dysphoria, just in terms of when I look in the mirror, there's a lot less weight there. But no testosterone is the big one. They said it filters. Yeah, it filtered, Anthony. No, I know you don't think that, Scar, but I don't think it's a bad thing at all. It's just people who like eat a lot on stream. Yeah, these streams are mostly conversation. Welcome back, Jay. Did Atani's filter? If not, can we like pin it from before? Because I didn't see it. I would love to answer it. I just want to make sure Thank you. Here, let me give you my card. Thank you as always for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Means a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. It didn't filter? Can you explain Oh, that video. The milk video? Sure. Okay. So, the fact of the matter is that trans women, really let me back it up. Any human can feed a baby. Man, trans man, cis man, trans man, cis woman, trans woman, non-binary person. Anyone can feed a child. All you need are milk ducts, and for the pituitary gland to release something called prolactin, which stimulates milk production. Okay? Anyone. Literally, let's see, who would be a funny person to do this? If Obama, thank you. Obama, maybe not the right, literally anyone. Ronald Reagan could have fed a child. If Ronald Reagan had milk, I was thinking presidents, I was thinking Lincoln. Anyone, any US president as a man, as long as they had milk ducts, could have fed a child. Is it nutritious? Yes. That's the thing. It's just as nutritious. And there's studies to back that up. I know several trans women who have successfully breastfed their child. Those children have grown to be healthy adults, or young or older. They've grown up to be older. There's no gap in nutrition at all. Again, anyone can do it. It's not just different Reagan. How long does it take? I mean, you need to have milk ducts, right? So you have to be on estrogen for a while. So I've been on estrogen for like 3 years. I think I'm at the point where I could probably make it happen. But like, yeah, if let's say, let's take I like the example of Ronald Reagan. If Ronald Reagan, God rest his soul, wanted to breastfeed a child, what he would need to do is go on estrogen, wait a couple years, and then he would have milk ducts, and then he would need to go on something called the Newman-Goldfarb protocol, which is the same protocol that like wet nurses, like the La Leche League, or cis women who a lot of times will breastfeed for a living, or for nonprofit, whatever. They do the same protocol. Nothing else to trigger it. It's a whole thing. So Ronald Reagan would need to go on estrogen, grow the ducts for a few years, and then could go on the Newman-Goldfarb thing, which basically is like even though it would be tinged with trickle-down economics, would still, unfortunately, be nutritious for a child. Thank you, Sticky Fingers. Hello. Anyone could do it. Anyone. You don't need to be a trans woman. You don't need to be a cis woman. You can literally be a cisgender man. What's his name? Andrew Tate could do it. Andrew Tate. If he started going on estrogen today, he could do it. Like anyone. Anyone. Did you bring the coconuts and milk to a restaurant to make that video? No, I didn't film it at a restaurant. I filmed it at a like a table in kind of like a public area. So there was no people would like walk past, but no one was like serving me or anything. All right. I can't do math today. It's 50. 56. I literally can't do math today. Anyways, all right, we've gone through all my controversial videos. We talked about Disney. We've talked about the milk video. We've talked about the Miss Rachel video. Are we good? How are we feeling? Are we feeling better now? Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Sage. Are we feeling good about things? I've answered so many questions. All right, let's open the floodgates one more time. Miss Rachel video. Okay, yeah, you'll hear it again. Don't worry. I did make my most recent video. It's Miss Rachel video. Favorite pride flag? I mean, lesbian and trans. The two I have tattooed on me. Between the two, I think color-wise, I like the lesbian flag more, but they both mean a lot to me. It's all cleared up. Good. Can you talk about intersectionality, says Alex. I mean, what specifically? It's a very broad topic. Basically, that means like, it's not just that I'm a woman, it's that I'm a trans woman, and that I'm a trans white woman or a trans Jewish woman. It means like different identities intersect with each other, and that has value and meaning. But I'm not sure if you have like any specific questions for me. Do you think it's just seeing it? Yeah, pretty good, huh? Gattaca got muted. Can we unmute Gattaca? They shouldn't. They got muted. Maybe we can get them unmuted. Mods are on at Gattaca. Sorry about that. Thank you for your wonderful content. As a queer parent to a queer kid, I'm very grateful. Hey, Dasha, that's why I do what I do. And thank you for saying something, because sometimes it can be a little bit much. But like, honestly, I make my content I'm always thinking about folks like you, parents, kids, when I make this stuff. So thank you for saying that. Here's a good question. Little Miss says, do you really think it should be hearing about queerness at a young age? No hate, just wondering. Let me be clear. Yes. There are queer people in the world. Whether or not your kid is a part of the queer community is irrelevant. Kids need to learn about the world. They need to know that someone can have two dads or two moms. They need to know that people can transition. Why? So they can know that that's normal and treat those people with respect and not be like, you have two dads? Wait, you're changing your name? What? I never heard of that. That doesn't sound normal, as opposed to, oh yeah, no, I know that. I know. I've heard of this before. That's all good. Huge. Important. Very important. That's why I made my most recent video. It's very important to learn. You don't want your kid to go to a friend's house and that friend has two moms and be like, what do you mean you have two moms? I never heard of that before. No. You want your kid to understand that's totally normal and be like, oh, cool. That's your mom and that's your other mom. Got it. Makes sense. That's all it is. They don't need to know queer theory. They don't need to know the definition of gender dysphoria. They just need to know that trans people exist and that gay people exist and they're normal. That's it. That's all they need to know. Hello, Jamita. Ooh. This is a great quote. Jessica sent me $2. Thank you, Jessica. And said, from a Google search, this is a quote from Kurt Cobain. This is what Kurt Cobain told The Advocate magazine in 1993. Quote, I'm definitely gay in spirit, and I probably could be bisexual. You're mocking Kurt Cobain. How dare you? Like, come on, y'all. Look at some... Oh, thank you. Hi. Thank you. That's what Kurt Cobain was out there saying these things, y'all. It's really not that complicated. You act like there's no evidence. There is no evidence except for them saying, I'm definitely gay in spirit, and I probably could be bi. Hello? That's evidence. That's evidence. That Kurt Cobain was queer. Come on. You act like it's all out of left field. That they talk about being gay in spirit. That they wear dresses everywhere, public and private. That they talk about in their lyrics about wanting to grow these. They talk about their bones being too big. The gender dysphoria is just like so. Look, I don't need you to say like, oh, it's definitely gender dysphoria, but you can't deny that there's at least an argument for the possibility of that being gender dysphoria. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Meet me in the middle here, y'all. It's just so obvious. Again, I'm totally fine with the people who are like, you know what? That's an interesting theory. I don't know if I agree, but like an interesting theory. Fine. But then the issue is with people who are like, how dare you? That's definitely, there's no evidence. You're grasping at straws, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what are you talking about? Sorry, was there something pinned that I missed? All right. I sent you a gift through Cash App. Oh, thank you. You can say my name. I go by Fran. Okay. Thank you, Fran. Are you the person who sent $35? Was that you? Because that name doesn't look like Fran. What time is it? It's 1:26. Okay, cool. You feel you rushed your transition? No. Okay, got it. Just triple checking. Y'all, Fran. Hello. Franziska. This is so sweet of you. Thank you. Again, I know that it's kind of like downplaying things, and it's maybe not. It just blows my mind that the power of the internet. Put it in the bloopers. That I can be on a screen talking about things for some people on the other side of the world, and for someone to resonate with what I'm saying or find, thank you so much, an enjoyment or find some sort of meaning or affirmation or whatever it is, and think, wow, I like what she's saying so much. I enjoy the stream so much that I'm willing to gift my hard-earned money. It's not lost on me. It is so incredible. So thank you, Fran. Fran sent no message, but $35. 35. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, Fran. Thank you. I'm going to put on sub only for a little bit, so Fran, if they want to, can kind of like say something about this. Because that's not an insignificant gift, friend. I really appreciate it. There was a time I started creating content. Technically, someone asked a good question. What was it? I started creating content like early 2022, and I only started doing it full time. You're welcome, but more cool earrings. Oh, thank you, Fran. Thank you, Sydney. Hello. I only started doing it full time at the end of 2022, like the last 2 weeks. And my family, as supportive as they were like, are you sure? Like, because they knew, and rightfully so, that people, like, a lot of times people try to do this and it doesn't work out because it's so tough to make it as a content creator. Like, how do you make it? And they were like, and there was a few months where I could feel them being like, okay, so you got a month left of money, yeah, okay, and okay, well, we believe in you. And I was like, all right. And then, and honestly, I would think to myself, like, I don't know if I'm going to make it happen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, because I knew I wanted to. I knew I wanted to. But finally, and honestly, like, with no time to spare, I got to a place where I'm able to do this, and that is entirely because of y'all. Thank you. Buy more cool earrings. You got it. I absolutely will. Thank you, friend. So yeah, that, just know that I'm only here I'm only doing what I'm doing today because of your support. People vote what they want in society with their money, and that means so much to me, that I am who y'all want to hear, and I will not stop. Thank you. All right. What was my name before Lily? That's not a question. I'm happy to answer that question. Just know that that's not a question that trans people generally like to answer, because the quote unquote old name is really not even your name. It never really was your name. It can kind of bring up a lot of feelings for people. I don't really have any attachment to mine. Mine was Nick or Nicholas. Went by Nick for 27 years. Not a really great. I mean, it's a name that looks great on many people. Sounds great on many people. Just not for me. So, yeah, Nick. But I was really always Lily. So if you ever refer to me in the past tense, or any trans person in the past tense, you always want to use their current name. I've never gotten acrylic nails. Why is the live so quick today? Nikki, good question. I'm not racing to get off this live. In fact, I would love to hang out for another hour. I would love to order dessert. However, I have a dental appointment in 19 minutes that I need to walk to. So I must do that. Is San Francisco a friendly city generally? Like, do people say hello? Yeah, totally. I mean, it's not like a mean city at all. I wouldn't say it's like, oh my God, people are so friendly, but yeah. How long did you know you were Lily? I realized at 27. Of course, Edith. Got you. Nugget is getting his teeth cleaned as well. He's getting a dental cleaning while I get a dental cleaning. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Scar. No, it's okay. I'll make it in time. It's fine. Too bad we can't tag along to the dentist. Yeah, something tells me. I've never been to this dentist before, so if I walk in with like a camera like, hey, can I stream my dental appointment? They'd be like, what? No. And they would be right to deny me that. Bye, Francisca. Fran, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The stream is done. Thank you to everyone who subscribed today. I'll be back tomorrow. Sorry again for the short stream. I know it's only 2 hours long. What can I do? Normally it's 3 or 4, but today's just has to be a little bit shorter. But thank you to everyone who gifted. It means so much to me. Thank you to everyone who Am I gonna brush my teeth really quick? Look, I brush every day and floss every day, so I'm good. I won't forget the dress, Jay. I'll probably wear it tomorrow, as long as it's not too cold. Discord stream later. There's a high probability. Yeah. Thank you. Bye, Edith. Bye, B. All right, everyone. Thank you, and of course, stay lovely. Oh, I'm still here. Interesting. How'd that happen? Did y'all hear that? I'm supposed to be gone by now. Wait, what happened? Wait, I'm confused. Wasn't I supposed to be gone by now? Am I going crazy? All right, hold on. I need to figure out where my dentist's office is, so the stream's gonna pause for like 2 seconds. Hold on. All right. Now, this is technically not a stream, okay? No one's allowed to know we're streaming right now. Don't tell anyone. It's all secret. If you are seeing this stream, it means either you're on a 60-second preview or you are subscribed. Silas has a question. Hit me, Silas. Yeah, don't tell anyone. By the way, we're 787, so 13 subs to 800. Incredible. What stream exactly? No stream is happening right now. Okay. Do I have everything? Let me put down the rest of this tea. Good stuff. Off we go. Thank you, Hitholodeus. Thank you. We're now 12 away from our goal. I didn't just trip. No one saw me trip. No one saw that. Don't put it. What's your opinion on other trans people who think other trans people are only valid if they got something? Sorry, I had to. How's your ha, Katie? Hello, Shelby. Welcome. Hello. Pronounced it right? Did I? Hithlodeus? All right, there we go. That would have been a streamed. Yeah, that would have been something for sure. Would have been something. Hello, Shelby. Surgery. Yeah, okay. So Silas's question is, what do I think about certain trans people who like gatekeep being trans? Like you have to have had surgery in order to be considered like a real trans person or like a valid trans person. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's not true. Hello, Cody. You got here at the right time for subscriber only mode. Yeah, that's silly. There are people who do that. Yes, I'm really going to the dentist, but we're going to walk to the dentist together. Yeah, I think that's stupid. A lot of trans people don't even want surgery. So like, it's such like a stupid gatekeepy thing. You don't need hormones. You don't need surgery. You don't need anything. All you need is to know you're trans. That's it. Thank you, LJ's mom, for subscribing. Okay, we're 10 away, y'all. 10 away. Great parasitic clap. Hello, LJ's mom. Welcome. Yeah, I've never been to this particular dentist before. I'm pretty sure I turn here. I just did like a quick little look at Google Maps, or Apple Maps, I guess. So I know where I'm going generally. 10 away from 800. But 800 is 80% of the way to 1,000. Yeah. I kind of know your answer, but I'm still curious. Why do you get mad when people misgender me? I mean, it's hard to describe how much it hurts to someone who doesn't experience gender dysphoria. But I mean, all I can tell you is that it hurts a lot. It is deeply insulting. Um, and I'm not the only one who feels this way. Most trans people feel a similar level of insultedness, or whatever you want to call it, when this happens. I am just someone who vocalizes that. I just say something about it, because that's who I am. Yes, we are going on an adventure to the dentist. What did LJ's mom say? I think I missed it. Oh, thank you. Become your comfort person. Oh, thank you, LJ's mom. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. That's awesome. All right, so let's see. This is gonna make sure. Ooh, coming soon, spring 2024. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I think, again, I'm saying what so many people are thinking when they get misgendered, and then I say it, and people are like, "No, you can't say anything about it. Like, don't be upset." And it's like, I have every right to be upset. Thank you, Nabi. Hesitate. Well, thank you, Meller. Sorry, I missed the little line that said, "You subscribe." Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Crossing the street. So I'm looking for. Make sure I get the right address. So a couple weeks ago, I had an infected tooth, and it's still a little bit sensitive. So I'm going to get that checked out. Also, maybe just a plain old cleaning. We shall see. My teeth are just due for some love, because it's not like a crazy amount of time that's passed, and I do floss and take very good care of my teeth, but it's time. I'm ready. I'm ready to get a cleaning. And I actually kind of like the dentist. I don't know. I feel very comfortable in dentist offices. Do you think they'll need a root canal? I don't know. We'll see. Hate how people always say freedom of speech, but when trans people say something, it's something wrong. Exactly. I'm not like, I can say whatever I want, but you know, if you get upset about someone insulting you, it's not okay. Like, all right. You'd rather go to the dentist. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the dentist. I don't know. I like the dentist. My uncle's a dentist, so I would always like go and see him when I was growing up, and it was like easy. Go see Uncle. He had this like cool little VR headset that he put on. You can like watch a James Bond movie. Maria says, "What's okay to say and ask?" What was the first half of Maria's question? I think the first half of Maria's question got filtered. Can you ask the first half again? Lots of dental work as a kid due to an injury. Yeah, totally. I hear that, Rihanna. Oh, it's right here. That's where it is? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. All right. Just a comment. Oh, okay. Got it. Awesome. Someone said they joined the Discord and now can't get on? What do you mean? We should be able to... Thank you, Jessica, for subscribing. Here, what time is it? We got a few minutes. Go sit somewhere in the shade, maybe. Let me stand over here for a little bit. You should be able to see the Discord. Did you join? Oh, you should disappeared from my app. You joined the server? Oh, thank you, Jessica. Can a mod reach out to Esther, please? Thank you, Jessica. You're so sweet. Thank you, Jessica Carpenter. Can a mod reach out to Esther, please, and see what happened? Okay. Can a mod volunteer really quick just so I know someone's on it? Well, Reagan, you are at the $2.99 level. So you can see Esther has a heart next to their name, which is $9.99. That's like the level you need to be able to get in. Oh, Nabi. Oof. Oof. I think people think your transition should meet their expectations. 100%. 100%. I agree. Thank you, Logan's girl. Okay. Hopefully Ahmad will reach out to you. If not, send me an Instagram DM. Okay, Esther. I do tend to look at those. I don't always answer, but if I see like I'm the person from the stream, like I will respond. Okay. I'll figure it out. Sorry about that. I gotta go. Thank you, Kay. Okay, everyone. I love ya. Sorry, the stream was a little bit short, but after this, I gotta go pick up Nugget and stuff. So, thank you, Jessica. Thanks for the gifts. I appreciate it. Mwah. Stay lovely, my friends. Bye.